What's going on, guys? We're back again. Culture Crooks podcast back in the building here in Jardine in Las Vegas, Nevada, the best dispensary in Las Vegas. If
Yo,
you're ever in town,
literally live. We live right now on Instagram. Yo, shout out to Hardin, one of the best weed shops in Las Vegas. You guys ever out here, make sure you come through. The shop's amazing. Tell them the Culture Crooks podcast sent you guys, and it's all love.
oh yeah. So we
So
just
let's jump right into it, right?
yep.
So big controversy this weekend. The homie just got off his. We just hopped off the. We just got off the plane, and you know, the homie had a fight, dirty boxing championships. Two, my boy Sasha right here. I'm gonna let him tell it. I'm gonna let him tell it.
Yeah, gather your thoughts. Let me explain this shit. So yeah, we just got back in from Miami and fucking as you saw, we were out there. D-Rod was having his good old time. I was getting ready to go head to head with Phil Hawes. We all getting our business taken care of. Fight was looking good, felt good, ready to fight. And unfortunately, I got a couple eyes fucking poked. The good old fashioned typical in my fucking fighting career getting poked in the eye. But yeah, I don't know. It was everything was going good up until that moment, and I'll give Phil Hawes credit. I got hit.
I don't give him no credit. Fuck Bill Hawes.
No. He landed one shot. Okay, we went one round, and he landed one significant punch, or sorry, an elbow.
See,
That
he's
was
just
it.
being a good sport. I'm gonna
But
keep it real.
I don't give a fuck. Honestly, I think he
and,
sucks.
and,
So
and
it
that's
doesn't
that's
matter.
that's the energy. That's the energy we want.
It
in
doesn't
the ring.
matter. I thought he
Fuck
sucked
that
going
guy.
in, and now I got to see his fake popcorn muscles and see that all that hype that first round management and Dirty Box were putting behind him. So, hey, we're gonna rematch it August 8th, and the same outcome is gonna be the inevitable. I'm gonna go out there and
Let's
put him
get
out
into
again.
let's get into the post fight interview. That's what we want to get into. All right? That's what we want to get into. We want to get into the post fight interview. We want to get to the
Yeah.
juicy stuff, right?
Yeah,
Let's get into the crowd reaction to the decision
yeah,
and
motherfuckers,
reaction.
fucking
And
faggots
and,
for
and
booing,
look,
dog.
look, this is something that happens a lot
It does.
in the MMA community
Too
and in
much.
sports in general, right? It's the casual fan,
But yeah,
the
for sure,
the casual fan that wants to boo and not give us any credit for what we've been through and what we go through to do this shit. And
Yeah,
for those who
mine.
saw my boy's reaction, which was like authentic, true, and said what need to be said, right?
100%. I mean,
You
that
know.
I was in the moment. I didn't think shit. I didn't have that shit scripted or stored in the back of my head, but it was just one of those things where I had to fucking let them know, like, y'all a bunch of fucking pussies, and you need to be knowing you're a bunch of faggots too. So, hey, let me just clear the air.
The F bomb.
The gay community does not own that word. That it means it's a bundle of sticks. So you guys can go.
If
kick
you look up in the
rocks.
dictionary, it does mean a bundle of sticks.
Yes. So they just
I
stole that
mean-
word for some reason. When I was growing up, if you're acting like a douchebag, you get called a faggot. Like, simple as that. That was how it was growing up. So I'm bringing that shit back. There's nothing against the community. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit about your month either. This is just strictly on business. The guys that were in the crowd were acting like a bunch of pussies. So I had to
Yeah.
let it be known. And man, just out of respect, man, we're martial artists at the end of the day, and like I don't consider myself a grimy person in that regard. Like, I respect everybody. So if you're gonna
I'm
be
grimy as fuck.
disrespectful, fucking you're gonna hear it from me. So I just thought, like, look, man, we put it on the line. We're trying to entertain you guys, and this fool cheated. So at the end of the day, if you guys are gonna boo me, you're gonna fucking hear it. That's it. Like, and that's how I felt.
Yeah.
So that's really all it
New
was.
new character unlocked. Right.
I
like
mean,
it, though.
I
I
did-
like it. I like the feedback that we got from. I like the feedback we got from it.
I got a lot of love from it.
It
and I
could have
appreciate
been
that.
highly offensive, but it turned out to be like, people are real. There's still real people out there. There's still real people that don't take offense to shit. And
Exactly.
like, hey,
They could see the passion, and I was just saying it how I was. I was being as real as I could be, and
now again,
I
no
was pissed.
disrespect to the communities that might take offense to something like that, but um,
we don't give a fuck.
I'm sure they'd probably say the same thing in the same situation.
Sometimes, but I mean,
We put a lot of hard work and energy into this shit, and for people to like to boo and not like, we're fighters, dog. We're like the top of the fucking food chain as long as time has fucking existed, dog. You know what I mean? So we're modern day gladiators, dog. Show some fucking respect.
For
You know
sure.
what I mean? Put some respect on our names when we go out there and risk our fucking lives for your entertainment.
My eyeballs.
Are you not entertained, motherfuckers? Like we
Yeah.
out here doing shit. You know what are you doing?
Yeah.
Nothing.
I'm of just take one eye poke. I'll set up a seminar where all those people go in. I'll give you all one eye poke, and we'll see how you feel after. Just one. I won't even go hard.
Yeah.
I'll just touch your eyeball, and you just tell me how you feel. Especially when you have to go against someone that's trying to knock your
Bro,
face off, right?
I've been in situations where like I didn't get eye poked, but I've been socked so hard in my fucking eye, dog. Where like my last fight, a dude socked me in my eyeball, bro.
When your eyes open.
And
yeah.
I was like, damn, like that shit, it fucks you up. You might think like, oh, I'd be able to do it one eye. Nah, bro, you can't. Once one of your eyeballs sees two, then now you're seeing three, right? So, and you have to like keep a poker face. You have to maintain composure. You have to like not show your opponent your fucking like. It's a lot that goes on in a situation like that. People won't even think to think about.
Because I mean, think about it. This fool's literal knuckle from the thumb went right into my eyeball. Like I could have every right in that 5 minutes that I can't continue because I can't see out of my fucking eye, you know. But I wanted to fucking fight. You know what I mean? Like, that's the whole thing. A lot of people are like, oh, you took the easy way out. It's like, bro, I wanted to fight. I got back in there and continued. But then that dumbass fucking poked me in the eye again. And, like, either he's just retarded or he didn't want to win the fight. I don't know. But he just, like, literally, we were just saying before, there's fucking scratches all up on the side of my
boy
eye.
has, like, literally, like, he got sliced gashes in his fucking, from obvious nails. There's no other way that could.
Those aren't from those are literal uncut nails.
You know what though?
What?
We got some good news today. I'm gonna let the homie drop the good news.
Well, yeah, no, we're running it back August 8th. Back in Miami. We're going back. That's why he's so excited, because he gets to go back to Miami. So yeah, we're going back there.
We're running it back. Let's
go. We'll do it again.
Hey, y'all fucked up. Give me this button. I hope y'all know. Y'all fucked up. Give me this button. All right.
But
I'm gonna use it.
Yeah. Take full advantage.
Someone got to do it.
Somebody got to do it. Of all this technology we have now here at Jardine.
Yeah. Shout out to Jardine again. We in the Jardine Studios.
For sure.
Fucking amazing spot to be. You know, this motherfucking podcast is sponsored in part by fucking Jardine, and we're right here smoking these motherfucking Stizzy 40s. Yeah, so come get it over here at Jardine.
So obviously the blowback from that post-fight speech could have gone one of two ways, right? It could have gone horrible for me. Could have got a lot of hate, or it could have gone how it has been, and it's getting tons of love, which I appreciate. And everybody that's sent me messages and, you know, showed their love and support afterwards. Hell yeah, I love the fans. The fans make the sport. Without them, we'd be just a bunch of underground fighters, you know. So it's important, and it means a lot when you guys reach out. And yeah, let's get excited.
Shout out to the fans. Shout out to the fans.
Shout out to the fans.
Y'all the best. You know, this is a tough sport. You know what I mean? 100%. And everybody has their ups and downs. I had mine. I was riding a 3-fight fucking lose streak, and currently fucking, you know, I feel revived. I got my motherfucking revival. Homie got the win. You know, he was in the same boat as me. A win is a win at the end of the day. Is momentum. We building momentum, and he about to go back out there and do his motherfucking thing.
Get level with the homie back to back.
This is in August. I'm trying to fight in August. I see there's a fucking I don't know. I'm trying to get back in there soon. You know, he's back in fight camp, so I'm back in fight camp.
Yep, we were at the PI today.
We're at the PI today doing our thing.
Got
working hard and shit. But let's get back into that whole Miami trip and the whole experience that we had with Dirty Boxing. And shout out to them. They got it's a fairly new promotion. It's different. The rules are different. You know, I'm gonna let the homie get into about his experience because
it was very professional. You know, it's obviously the people involved have been there, done that. They know how things need to be run, and it was very structured. You know, very similar to the UFC. You know, now they got uniforms, red corner, blue corner, different uniforms, making sure everything's on point. Yeah, the staff did great. They're all nice, friendly people, and everything got done smooth. Like there was no hiccups during fight week. You know, the location was perfect. We could walk to the gym. We could walk to the supermarket. Like there was just everything that we needed was at our fingertips. And yeah, you know, shout out to the homies that came out and helped us in regards to getting flour out in Miami and going out of their way to take care of us and you know, show us places and stuff like that. And yeah, it was a good trip overall. Like obviously, I wanted to win a different way, but like we said, we got the W. We came back, and yeah, it was a good experience.
We're
overall.
back in the winning column. We're back in the winning column, y'all. That's that right?
Winning column. You got
Winning
it. You got
column.
it. There you go. You got
We're
it.
back in the
Stizzy
willing.
got you, dog. The willing.
You know what the fuck I'm trying to say, though.
Yeah, he's reached his cap for the day on language.
Speaking of which, yo, how about me trying to get to motherfucking that? Me trying to get to the airport.
Oh my, yeah, we should tell that story. That's a good story.
Yeah.
So all right, let me tell this story. Let me tell this story before you
All
run
right,
out
all right,
again.
It's better you tell it.
Yeah. So D-Rod went back to LA the following week on like Thursday, and he was like, all right, I'll be back Sunday night. I'm like, okay. So Sunday night rolls around, don't hear anything. I'm like, all right, whatever. I don't call him. I was like, he'll be back on Monday probably, or Tuesday. So then I call him Monday, don't get any word from him. Then I'm like, okay, now I'm starting to worry because I don't know when he's coming back. So I call him.
I'm notoriously known for missing flights.
Oh,
like it's a thing. I don't
it's
know
the
what
only
it is
reason
about-
the higher ups hire me to take care of you is because this guy can't get on a flight. You know, so
it's a process, bro. I don't know why it's weird. It's weird.
But so I call him on Tuesday morning, and he answers his phone at like 8 in the morning. And he's like, "Sup, bro?" Da da da, yabbering off some stupid shit. And I'm like, "Bro, we have a flight to catch." He's like, "Oh shit, what time is it?" I'm like, "It's at 12." And he's like, "Oh fuck." And I'm like, "But it's tomorrow." He's like, "Oh, okay." So that day, I'm like, "When you coming to Vegas?" He's like, "I'm gonna come tonight. Call him. It's 10:30 at night. I hear him in the car with his kids, and I'm like, "You coming to Vegas?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna drop off the kids, and then I'll leave early in the morning and head to Vegas." And I'm like, "Bro, there's no way this fucking guy is gonna wake up early in the morning. Like we're talking like 4 or 5 in the morning and hit the road to Vegas and make a 12 o'clock flight. Like it's not happening." I told my girl, I was like, "Nah, it ain't happening. Like 90% chance is 10% chance this fool will make it. You know, I just was no chance." So I wake up and I'm like, "Don't see here." I get a message from him. Saying I got pulled over at like I think it was at like 6:59, and then
I had talked to you already before that, though. I was like, "Yeah, I'm on my way."
yeah, did we? Yeah, you said you'd already called me and said you're on the way. Okay, so yeah, you're on the way. No,
early 2 hours.
no, I woke up. No, I woke up to a message. I got pulled over. Then I called you, and you're like, "Yeah, they took my car, they impounded my car, and he's stranded." Where were you stranded?
State line, Nevada.
State line of Nevada and California. So he's like, "All right," but he's like, "It's everything's good. I'm gonna get in an Uber. And I'll be there in no time." And I'm like, "Okay." It's like 9 o'clock. I'm like, "That's no problem." Call him like half an hour later. I'm like, "You in the Uber?" And he's like, "Nah." He's like, "None of them are connecting to me." So I'm like, "So you can't get an Uber is what you're saying?" He's like, "Nah." So I was like, "Okay." And I'm like thinking about it for a second. I'm like, I won't have enough time to drive out to get this idiot and then come back. So I was like, "Okay, call a taxi company, like a taxi service." So this fool calls a bunch of taxis, and they're like 600.
Two were trying to charge me $600.
$600. Yeah, $600. They were trying to charge his ass,
Damn,
but
I might have to pay this $600
but what'd you end up getting it done for?
for $250.
$250. So he got it from a company for $250.
But at that point, like, I had to like Uber. I had a taxi to the fucking airport because this was like, "Yo, we're not gonna make it."
Yeah, so I was like, you have to go straight.
So this fucking guy had to pack like a
a little bag for him and shit because he didn't have no clothes. Yeah, had to
pack me a little bag of shit.
Yeah,
and keep in mind, like,
I'm like, "What shoes you want?" He's like, "I want the gray 4s," and I was like, fucking like grabbing shit.
Yeah,
and it was funny, dog. And then so I'm in the airport and I'm like, okay, this fool needs to check his bag in, but I don't have like his ID. He's not with me. So I'm like, fuck, I don't want to like be left too late that we can't check in our bag. So I go in the line and I asked the fool working there, I'm like, yo, is it cool if I fucking put this in? We're traveling together, whatever. So he did check our bag in, and then within 2 minutes, this guy walks in. I'm like, how the fuck did you make it here, bro? Like, he made it. He fucking made it. He's on a roll right now. I'll be honest with you. Like, he's like, at least with me and going places, he's been on a pretty good roll. Even though there's always some kind of fucking some kind of disturbance along the way.
Responsibility, man. Grown up.
But I'll tell you one thing about this guy.
I know when to say, always, like, hey, I got shit to do.
He always keeps his composure, man. Like, I would be going batshit crazy if that situation happened to me. But this fool's just like, oh, good news. Like, we got an Uber.
Guess like, what? I'm in the car now.
Yeah, so it worked out. You know, there's always some kind of chaos during fight week or leading up to the fight or something. There's always something, you know. So that was a quick
Miami
case
was a great fucking time. That was like kind of like my little opportunity to have some fun.
Well, that was the whole point. That was the whole point, you know.
Because I hadn't had the chance since the fight.
Yeah, we jumped into camp.
He had a fucking fight right there coming, like, lined up. So
yeah, he was pretty good in that regard and staying on the work and the, you know, D-Rod still always finds his pockets to have fun in, but nah, Miami was like he let his hair down and fucking got to work.
I ain't got no hair. What the fuck you talking about, bro?
It's fucking hypothetical.
Dude. Yeah. Nah, but I got to flex the tattoos for once and shit. For everybody who don't know, I just got my head all tatted up. Yeah. You know, it's looking good.
It does look good. Your artist did a phenomenal job. Show this.
Check this out.
Let me move this shit.
For anybody.
You ever had that one friend who like smokes a joint and never passes it? That's this one guy. Right
I forgot you even smoke.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's so. You guys know that shit for sure. You guys know that friend. Everybody does. Fuck. Let me join a party.
I mean, yeah.
You know?
But yeah. Nah, it's good to get back on the motherfucking show, dog. It's fucking been a while.
It has been a while. We did it right after his last fight.
Yeah, we've been fucking busy as fucking shit. But now, you know, we back in fight camp and shit.
It is tough to stay consistent, but like we definitely need to do better. Like we gotta be more consistent, especially just with our shit that we're doing outside of this studio too.
Oh, yo, stay tuned, everybody. I'm about to fucking drop. Actually, today.
Yeah, you're gonna drop it today?
Yeah, I got like 4 tracks I want to drop, and we're gonna do it today. Today, hey y'all, stay tuned. I'm about
on
to
what?
drop.
What are you dropping it on?
I'm dropping it on everything. I'm on fucking Spotify, SoundCloud, and YouTube. I'll put a fucking picture or some shit, and then just a picture of me, and then I'll just put the track on the background.
Yeah.
But I got a couple surprises for y'all. I think you're gonna like it.
There you go. I've heard some of it. You guys are gonna be in for a treat. You know, we got. He's putting in work. You know, that shit ain't easy, and it sounds pretty cool.
Nah, it is.
The end product.
It is easy.
It is easy.
Yeah, it feels easy to me. I mean, every time I go up in there, we all come out with some tight. You know,
I ain't coming up with no songs. That's not. In my mind, I'm not putting that.
I mean,
together.
I hate to say it, but it's quite obvious, bro.
Why is it obvious? You don't think I could be the next Taylor Swift? I'm white.
Like Eminem and shit.
Why I gotta be a rapper? I want to be a country singer.
Hey, there it is. That's gotta be it. You know what? I think that'll work for you, dog.
Country?
Yeah, we doing all your little accents and shit.
I can definitely pull it off. I can be a Southern man. It's not an issue at all. You know what I'm saying? But no, it's good to be back in Vegas. It's good to, you know, come back with the W, get some food. I've been enjoying some food. I had some fucking bomb ass Italian food last night. I'm already starting to feel fat after a couple days, so it's good that we got in that lift.
Yeah, me too, dog. I'm trying to. It's hot as shit out here. I'm trying to like. I'm outdoorsy and I be running all the time and shit, but goddamn.
We're in the heat of it now, but by Saturday it's supposed to drop like into the 90s. So we should get like
it's
significant
pool party season
for sure.
You know, I'm gonna hang out by the pool. Too bad you're gay and don't like to hang out and shit. You know.
Well, I don't like to waste my time, but you do a good job at that. I have things that I gotta do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't live in a
Hey,
fantasy world
it's
like
fun
you.
See me smiling? Shit.
No, just trolling. No, I can give you at least a day a week where I can waste time. You
Said
want
it.
to do it. So
It's on camera, dog. You owe me one fucking day. There you go.
nah, yeah, no. I want to get back in, get in real good shape, and just fucking keep the ball rolling, bro. I don't want to lose momentum. Momentum is a good thing to keep going.
Obviously, I still, I'm still at the fucking in the game and shit. And I'm fucking waiting for a fight. You know what I mean? So I
It'll
gotta be on
come.
my shit too.
Exactly.
Hey, first thing, fucking Monday morning. I was right there in the gym. Bro.
Yeah, you were in practice. Yeah,
Mm.
you went to Eric's class, and
So
that's good
far,
work.
I've been to got 2 workouts
Getting
in
work.
so far.
Yeah,
For
for
today.
sure. So
Probably
no.
still gonna get some work in. You know.
Well, tomorrow's SNC again at 1. No.
Yep.
Yeah. So we'll go again. But yeah, no, it's good. We saw Terrence Crawford today. At
Oh yeah,
the
we saw
PI.
Bud Crawford got his fight versus Canelo Alvarez.
Yeah, and
That's
he
a
was.
big fight.
That is
That's
a huge
a real big fight.
That's a big fight. And yeah, he was getting in his. It's obviously looking like he's going to be doing his camp at the PI.
That's
At
good.
least he looked like he was doing like his VO2 testing and stuff like that. But yeah, he's a big dude. He's a lot.
Yeah.
I've seen Canelo in
I
person.
mean, he's not tall, but he's just
like you can see
got some
like he's
size on him.
stocky. Yeah,
yeah.
it's gonna be a sick fight.
Yeah, he got on that. He got on that one.
I kind of like Crawford. I don't know.
Technically.
I like Crawford.
Canelo, who you got? Crawford.
Yeah, there we go. I'll bet on
Look, I'm a huge Canelo fan. Look, I'm a huge Canelo fan. But this fight, I don't think he's gonna pull it off. You know, he gonna have to like knock him out, cause technically, skill wise, I don't think Canelo's really gonna be able to. He's gonna be tagging him up like on some Mayweather shit.
I think Canelo lost a little bit of his knockout power, so.
For
Yeah.
sure. He's getting older. Fought Bivol, and
Pacquiao
Terrence so fast, bro. So fast.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's gonna be
He
like
had to
like-
put on muscle to fight Bivol.
Yeah, it might be like some Floyd Mayweather shit where he's just styling on him.
Yeah, hard to hit.
You know?
I mean, the only thing you can go off of is when Crawford fought that, was he like Uzbek or like Muradov or whatever, and Muradov like was able to like touch him a lot. Something like that. You know what I'm talking about. I don't know the exact name, but it's one of those. Yeah, and I watched that fight, and he got touched a lot more than I thought. Like Terrence Crawford was gonna get touched. So obviously there's levels to the game, but I don't know. I would go. With
Hey, but
Crawford.
the way that fucking Terrence
take
Crawford
that
looked
bet.
against Errol Spence was like insane.
Oh, yeah.
No one expected that.
Yeah.
That was like a fucking shock to the whole fucking boxing world.
For
Like,
sure.
Whoa.
For sure. Yeah,
Just
finish him
destroy
like
him.
that.
Let me
Yeah.
see that.
You got that Pacquiao fight coming up too?
Yeah. Hey, how
Oh.
about Pacquiao coming back?
Phew. I don't like it.
Yeah,
He's old, bro.
yeah.
It's just unfortunate what
How old
happened.
is he now?
It's like 45 or something, no?
I mean, that's not that old. That's not like old. That's not like Tyson fighting
Oh,
Jake
it's not
Paul.
65.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, I saw a little bit of footage of him like hitting the bag and stuff. He looked good, but can he take a shot to the head? That's all that matters.
Well, look at this fight, last fight versus Keith Thurman. You know, that obviously that wasn't the same Manny Pacquiao that we all remember. You know, he's like seemed already slowed down.
Of course.
The gas tank wasn't really there like it used to be, where he could just fucking throw those fucking really long combinations, be in and out, using that like his footwork.
For sure. No, he's
Yeah.
not going to be the same. And you think he's been sparring hard? Like, do you think he's been being tested? Like, he's comfortable, It's probably a big payday. That's it.
Who's he fighting anyway?
Marquez or some other Mexican fella. It's a champ. He's a champ. I don't know his name.
You're fighting for the championship.
Yeah. But yeah, no, that'll be a sick fight. That'll be a sick fight for sure. Just to see Manny fight again. Let's answer some of those questions. What are some of the questions that have come in?
All right, some people want to know, fucking, who am I fighting next?
We're waiting.
All right, there's a lot of people throwing out Kevin Holland as a name.
I've always thought that you guys have got to cross paths.
Kevin Holland, that's
Main
always
event.
a possibility. Never said no. We've been scheduled to fight twice for some odd ass reason. It never happened.
Yeah.
You know? So I would love to do that. Who do you fight last?
He just won against who did he fight again? I think he like won by KO
Luque?
too.
No. Did he fight Luque?
Yes, Luque. Luque. It was Luque. He just knocked out Luque.
Yeah, I mean, I'll fight him. I'll never say no.
Yeah.
That's a good matchup. That's a fan friendly fucking striking match, you know.
For sure.
But he be pulling off some random ass fucking submissions. He choked out Chiesa.
Yeah.
Um,
He's been doing well lately, especially at
Yeah.
170.
Well, everybody knows I ain't trying to take this shit to the ground, you know. I'm trying to throw them motherfucking hands, dog. I'm trying to let it go, and he's all game, you know. So
He'll definitely strike.
yeah,
Yeah.
for sure, we could do that. Next question. Let's see what's up. All right. When's the next fight? Ain't got no fight lined up.
We're all waiting.
Yeah. What do y'all think are some good matchups? Some good matchups for me. Anyways, who's in the fucking finals these days, bro?
Who's in the finals? It's,
NBA.
last I checked, it's funny because like nobody cares, huh? But Oklahoma's up 3-2, and I guess they're going back to Indiana for Game 6.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think if Indiana don't win at home, it's OKC, and then OKC can win it all at home in Game 7. So it's been a back and forth series, and same as the hockey with the Oilers and Florida Panthers. That shit's been going crazy too. Yeah, I don't know what the actual head-to-head is right now, but every single game goes to overtime. Them shits is like crazy between them.
Yeah, hockey's wild. I want a playoff game recently.
But we're in that lull period of the summer when like sports just
No
kinda
sports.
suck, except for the
Just
like
baseball.
whack ass WNBA and baseball.
Baseball, got them
Yeah.
Dodgers.
Yeah.
Shohei Ohtani pitching.
He came back. Yeah, he came back and he pitched an inning.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's cool. That guy's a freak. He's
warm up.
Yeah, that guy's an absolute freak.
Yeah.
But they should keep him away from doing that. Just let him hit because he's such a beast hitter. You know, it's crazy. You were at a game this year where he hit a walk-off home run to win the game, right?
Yep.
Yeah. On what was it? On his bubble night?
On Shohei bobblehead night.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's dope
Oh, yeah.
for sure. No,
Yeah,
that's always a good time if you go and watch the Dodgers. I haven't gone yet. I was gonna go, but
Bro, all them times we've been to LA, we still haven't went, but
yeah, it's all right.
we be busy as fuck though. That's why.
Probably got ice at the arena now.
Hey, for real.
Yeah.
There's all this crazy ice shit going on, dog. It's
True.
crazy.
How do you feel
in
all
LA.
about that?
It's fucking crazy, dog. I mean, I have fucking family members that are like not from here, so
Oh, really?
it's crazy to think that at any fucking point, randomly, they could just get ran up on and shit. You know, it's like crazy because we've they've like people like that have fucking obviously came to this country and became successful, dog. That's crazy. Like, to come to the land of opportunity and fucking create something out of it, and then kind of goes against like what we fucking kind of stand for in a sense, you know what I mean? But that's politics, dog. I'm not a fucking I don't really fuck with that shit, but it's sad for families out there and shit, and fucking that's fucking wild.
No, it's definitely a bummer, dude. But at the same time, just go get your papers, dog. You know what I mean? It's not that hard. Like, I've traveled all over the world, and I've been through situations with
You're from like Hong Kong and shit, like you.
Bro, I've met people like if you.
You got to worry about rice.
Bro, in Hong Kong, you don't want to overstay. You definitely don't want to overstay your visa out there. They put you in prison for a year, and then they just deport you. Yeah, like, they don't play around with like immigration stuff outside of the U.S. So that's why it's like really weird. Like, the way I was raised and like just by the way I saw shit, that's you don't do that. Like, even in Thailand, like if you like obnoxiously overstay your visa, they'll just throw you in jail, dog.
Yeah.
So it's like you always got to be careful with that shit, and it's just it sucks. Obviously, like, people who have spent 30 years here and like done all their business and did all that, it fucking sucks. But those people also have an opportunity, I believe, to like go through the routes and not like get kicked out of the country. Like, they're opening that shit up. It's not like they're criminals or they're doing bad shit. You know what I mean? So the government got to be better at doing that shit for them. But yeah, that shit
mean-
sucks. Obviously, all the fucking protests and everybody's getting
Yeah, and
pissed
you
off.
see it all over social media and shit. It's fucking crazy.
War and everything's all
Yeah.
crazy right now. Honestly,
Fuck yeah,
it's
dog. We
just-
living in crazy times.
that's
right
why
now,
we're
dog.
just like trying to stay exactly out of it. We just focus on what we can control.
Smoke weed and just fight.
Train. No, just live our lives, enjoy it. You know, like
Yeah.
fuck, we don't gotta be bummed out by shit going on that we have no control of. It's
Yeah.
hard. It's hard to fucking have your mind. It's like that's what social media does, bro. It like makes people like so upset over shit that they have no control of. Like literally, it's like you literally have to put boots on the ground in that place to literally have some kind of impact before you just get your head cut off. Like that's the reality of it. But everyone's just ready to, fuck you, bitch, and just like complain online about it. But what are you doing? You're just wasting your energy, bro, and time. It's like for nothing, you know.
That's why I don't feed into none of that shit.
Yeah,
dog.
it's a waste
know?
of time, and you're most likely arguing with like a robot in China, you know, like one of those phone farms, and it's just like an AI, and they're just like trolling, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
they just go against the narrative just to create like engagement because they make money off of that. Like look at that video I made, like that made engagement, that brings views, that brings likes, comments, so everyone's like, that's what I'm trying to create, so let's create chaos, and then boom, I get paid for it. Like that's the ins and outs of that world, you know. Every place where there's some form of chaos, there's money being made, in all ways. So remember that, guys. When you guys see these things, don't get reeled in like it's a fish fucking lure. You know what I'm saying? Like, go fucking swim. This is what I noticed, and yeah, don't get too bogged up on social media. Go have fun. Get in the sun. Get in the pool.
But like and subscribe, fucking Culture Crooks podcast.
Listen to us on Spotify.
Yeah,
Listen
yeah,
to
make
us,
sure you fuck
you
with
know,
us.
on your headphones before you go to bed at night. But yeah, no, it's good to get out, get another episode in with the boy, fucking here with the homies as well. And Harding is the best place to be in
Yo,
Las
shout out
Vegas.
to them, dog. That's what we right here lounging,
A shout
just
out
chilling.
to Tony Diaz.
Oh yeah, hey, shout out my boy Tony Diaz right now, currently going through fucking chemotherapy and
Yeah,
shit.
wishing him a speedy
Fucking
recovery
well-known fucking homie in the game.
for sure.
And yeah, just thinking about your dog. Fucking prayers coming out from the Culture Crooks podcast, dog. You're our
Absolutely.
boy, and fucking nothing but love, dog. Wish you nothing but the best and fucking speedy recovery, homie. For real.
Oh yeah. Shout out to Pat Tenori
Oh yeah, shout out to the homie Tenori, fucking
for sure. Always
the whole
looking
brand, the
real.
whole team out there and shit back in the OC, LA. Yup. And fucking shit, we out, man.
Yeah, we
to
out.
the next one.
Peace.
Peace.